Knock on there, and a scrum goes down with Holman, the Australian halfback, and the touch judge in.
He picks it up, goes the blind side, reverses play back to his forwards, to start going straight and hard down towards the Great Britain line. Waiting for a struggle here, struggle for possession, and there's Norm Provan for once throwing punches. Very, very rarely we see that.
Dumping one of the Newtown players, Ron Cowie, and there's some solid tackling out here at the moment. And there's a punch from Bruce Olive. Bruce Olive shaping up like a heavyweight fighter there to Fred Jones, the Manly Warringah hooker. Holman's walking away to
To the left of the post, taken by Reg Gasnier, runs it out 10-15 yards, comes inside Hughes, gets it away to Billy Smith. Billy Smith's flying, comes up here to Ron Raper, well put down as Ryan also came across to cover. Good tackle there by Ron Raper, who's hurt. Billy Smith was not marked and comes in and kicks it forward, and Cole Brown will come in now and be cautioned. Cole Brown, number 12, the Canterbury hooker, who threw a punch at Billy Smith.
The crowd rises to its feet as timbers erupt and punches are thrown in a wild exchange. Watson and Morgan single out from the group, and efforts to calm them fails. Chisnell and Morgan are called out for a warning, after which a scrum is ordered to back down.
It was all right, 10 yards inside New South Wales territory, and this time it's another run. It's Hughes. Over the top was O'Reilly. O'Reilly tackling Hughes. O'Reilly called alongside of him, and as a matter of fact, it was a bit hard to see who it was for a moment. This time it's Murphy, and Murphy tackled O'Reilly over the top. Referee would have to call O'Neill out for that incident. I think we might be able to see that again on action replay. Pretty nasty incident.
Penalties, Australia have 5 to Great Britain 2. Well. It's quite obvious the referee is wanting to leave well alone, if that's the right phrase.
Fairfax. McCarthy to Piggins, very nearly got straight through there, and here's Jim Mills being called out, and we'll have a look at that in action replay again. Jim Piggins running beautifully onto the ball. It was a tremendous burst. You can see he very nearly got through, but let's watch in this action replay how Mills throws one in. It was quite subtle, but I doubt whether it really did the damage that George Piggins is supposing.
The way George Piggins runs onto the ball, he leaves himself open for this. He runs and tucks the head and straight ahead, but I don't think George Piggins was hurt all that much.
Is Keith Harris, who's wearing jersey number 14.
Replaced by Kay Harris,
Mills
number 14.
Bumping off ready. Caught by Stevens and Randall, and Terry Randall now is going to be penalised, and we saw that quite clearly. Randall going in to give some back. Satley from the near side wing gets it again away to Dorohee to Giteau. Giteau racing away down the touchline. Fairfax to beat and can't do it. Giteau playing the ball for West. Snodgrass, Worth, Foster on the burst. That's a good second rowers run, standing well back and running onto the ball, and Fairfax is going to be penalised here.
It was completely hopeless. The halfback looked across, and it's only one man he could possibly give it to, and it went to Cameron. There's the pass. Oliphant, or Rodonicus over the top, swinging right arm, and of the Queensland.
Jump high in the air there, like the cameras go off the action. Our eyes follow the action. There was the knock on from Price. There's an altercation started over here now. Well, this is nasty. I suggest the referee stays out of it and lets him go. Off goes Archer.
They win for Australia, an ironic cheer from the crowd. Higgs, Beard, Bonin. McNally is Dill, and Edie's up there right on to Dill, and so is Colt. A little bit of extra work going between Edie and Dill now, Loveloss. Holmes.
Ailiff, out to Power, taken by Robert Finch. Royce Ailiff. Graham Quinn going in with the swinging arm, and the referee Danzig hasn't missed him either.
On the background, scrum broke up with a bit of a melee, but back to the action. Referee will wait until there's a stoppage. There's the Christmas goal by Giteau. Hansard, a long floating pass out to Chamberlain, gets halfway around his man, loses the ball, and they're going at it hammer and tongs. Archer and Boyd standing there like the last of the straight backs in the background, and quite a melee. Martin and McMartin and Foster. And there you can see the natives are a bit restless there, surging around. The referee puts it in again. It's out the Cronulla side, and the camera's panned off a bit. We'll have a look as Raftery falls back to it, has to go behind, but the action was continuing on behind.